Light. The dictionary defines light, first, as simply something that makes vision possible. It goes on to describe it as a sensation, the stimulation of our visual receptors. If we look deeper, science offers a more technical view, calling it electromagnetic radiation traveling through the vacuum of space at a staggering 186,000 miles per second. It sounds so fast, so literal. It is the cold, scientific truth of the world we see. But we have to ask ourselves, beyond the speed and the receptors, what does light truly represent? It is more than a measurement. It is the first evidence of grace. In the book of Genesis, we are told that God's very first command was, "Let there be light." And there was light. The story continues, telling us that God saw how good the light was. He separated it from the shadows, naming the light day and the darkness night. This was the first evening and the first morning. Light was the very first gift from our Creator, a gift He deemed good before anything else had even begun. It is through this lens that we find its true meaning. We are a people of the light. And from that first divine spark came all the majesty of life. The world we inhabit lives in a constant, ancient dialogue with the light. We know that the sun brings warmth, and from that warmth, life begins to reach upward. This is the season of growth and abundance, the time of the harvest. But as the harvest fades, the sun begins its quiet retreat. The world grows cold. The shadows lengthen. And the darkness returns. It is in this stillness life slows down. It can feel small, difficult, and even a little frightening. Yet, even on this night, the longest night, when the sun sets at its earliest and rises at its latest, we hold on to a single truth. The dark will soon begin to shorten, and the light is already finding its way back to us. The world we have built for ourselves follows this same natural pulse. In our times of warmth, we expand our horizons, harvesting a wealth of new ideas and soaring ambitions. But just like the seasons, our society faces its own winters, periods of darkness marked by conflict, scarcity, and fear. For Zechariah and Elizabeth, the darkness wasn't just a season of the year. It was a season of a lifetime. They lived under the heavy, quiet weight of unfulfilled hope. When the angel Gabriel finally appeared and told Zechariah that his wife Elizabeth would soon be with child, the message was almost too much to believe. Because he doubted, Zechariah was pulled into a literal silence, rendered unable to speak for 9 long months. When Zechariah was held in silence, Elizabeth and Mary became the keepers of the light. They stood at the edge of a new dawn, protecting a flicker of hope even when the world around them remained cold, skeptical, and harsh. They didn't wait for the world to become ready. They simply prepared a place for the dawn to dwell. Luke's story reminds us that even in the deepest silence, there is movement. We see this truth etched into the very frost of the earth. In the coldest, most remote corners of our world, life does not simply disappear. It survives the long chill because it carries the memory of the sun. It is in this same quiet, persistent space that we find ourselves today. We see the shadows lengthen for those among us who are told they do not belong, for the traveler seeking a home, or for the neighbor whose voice is pushed to the margins because of the color of their skin or the language of their heart. Like the Roman era, our modern landscape can feel like a long night of uncertainty. It is a time when many feel rendered silent by systems that seem too large to move. But the story of the longest night reminds us that silence is not absence. We are called to hold the light for one another, trusting that no matter how heavy the systemic chill becomes, the dawn of justice and warmth is an inevitability we have seen before. We have even learned to use light for love. We have found a way to harness the light itself, turning it into a thread that connects us in ways never before possible. Light doesn't just reveal the holes and cracks in our world, it provides the very path to cross them. It allows our gifts and talents to travel from one side of the globe to the other. Distance is no longer a barrier to harmony. And even across the breadth of the earth, the light allows two separate breaths to find the same melody. The cycles of the earth, the rhythms of our history, and the very threads of light that connect us, they all point toward a single, enduring truth. Darkness is real. It is cold. It is heavy. And it can feel like it will never end. But we are a people who have seen the light return. For us, the light is more than a natural phenomenon. It is a promise kept. It is the assurance that no matter how deep the night, the Creator has not forgotten us. Into our cold and into our deepest shadows comes the one who was promised, the one who is the source of all warmth and the end of all fear. In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world. So Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to Bethlehem, the town of David. He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him and was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger, because there was no guest room available for them. The wait was over. The dawn had arrived. The light of the world